people start looking into backup power for their home, they usually end up choosing between two things: a portable power station or a whole home kit. At the end of the day, they both store energy and they both provide backup power. However, they have some very important differences, and depending on your needs, one might make more sense than the other. Welcome back to the lab where our opinions cannot be bought. Now, when it comes to backup power, both of these options are great. There isn't really a wrong answer. It just comes down to things like cost, convenience, expandability, and installation. Because an inverter paired with a wall mount or server rack batteries is customizable, but it can feel intimidating if you're new to this type of equipment. But a portable power station, on the other hand, is a lot more beginner friendly, but they also have their own limitations. So as we break down the pros and cons of each, hopefully you'll have a better idea of which option is best for you. And if you want to learn more about any of the products in this video, we will leave links in the description to our full review videos on them, along with any discount codes we can get to try and save you guys as much money as possible. Or if you don't want to tackle this alone, we will have a link to our solar company quiz that sets you up with a vetted solar company in your area to help you with your solar goals. If you're new to backup power, a portable power station is usually where people start. You take it out of the box, you charge it up, you plug things into it, and you're ready to go. There's no battery cables to connect, no electrical wires, no breakers, and usually no permanent installation required. For a lot of people, that's a huge advantage. You can move it around your house, use it in your garage, take it camping, take it to a job site, or store it away until you need to use it, like during a power outage. For example, in our garage, we installed dedicated outlets so we can plug things into the wall outlet instead of into the unit. Now, you don't have to do this. Since there is no permanent installation required, you can simply wheel the power station wherever you need it or run an extension cord to it. That could be to your kitchen to keep your fridge running, your bedroom for a CPAP, your basement for a sump pump, or your home office so you can keep working during an outage. If you move, you can simply take it with you to your new home, and you do not need any permits or an electrician for the setup. When it comes to cost, it can totally vary. But for this video, the Anker F3800 Plus is about the same battery size, output, and price as an EG4 6000 XP inverter with one UL listed LL server rack battery. And we actually use this setup here at the lab. But typically you're paying more per kilowatt hour of battery, which brings us to some of the limitations of power stations. Another is that expansion options are often expensive and limited. For the F3800 Plus, your only option is an official expansion battery, which costs $1,799, which is only expandable up to 26.9 kilowatt hours. And the last limitation is the ability to run very high loads. Some of the highest output power stations we have tested here at the lab have about 12 kilowatts, which honestly is plenty. But if you're looking for more output with this 3800 Plus, then your only option is to parallel another 3800 Plus to get you up to that 12 kilowatts. Most people will be more than happy with that, but for others, it might mean turning loads off while keeping others running to make sure you're not going over that limit. If these limitations matter to you, then a whole home kit might be a better fit. This is where you're looking at a dedicated inverter, server rack, or wall-mounted battery, potentially connected to solar, and sometimes tied directly into your home electrical system. The biggest advantage here is scalability. Need more storage? Then add batteries. Need more output? Then choose a higher inverter. These systems can grow with your needs. If you want to start small, say 5 kilowatt hours, like we mentioned before, you can just get one server rack battery. Or if you're in the market for say 15 kilowatt hours, you could get a wall mounted battery. We also just released a video that explains the difference between wall mounts and server racks and which one might be best for you. And because these systems are designed to be permanent, they're typically cheaper per kilowatt hour, especially if you start getting into larger battery banks, say 6 to 8 server rack batteries. Another advantage is whole home integration. Instead of plugging right into the unit or running extension cords during an outage, the system can automatically power circuits in your home or sometimes your entire home. But keep in mind that will most likely mean you need an electrician to install a transfer switch to ensure your system meets local code requirements. You will also gain access to features like peak shaving and more advanced solar integration. So yes, a whole home kit does cover all the disadvantages of a portable power station, but they have their own disadvantages. The biggest one is complexity. There is more planning, heavier installation work, and like I just mentioned, sometimes professional help is needed. This isn't something most people are unboxing and then using 10 minutes later. So where does a portable power station win? Honestly, convenience. If you rent, move frequently, or don't want to modify your home, and if you only need emergency backup or just getting started, power stations are incredibly hard to beat. You can buy one today and have backup power tonight, and if your needs change later down the line, most power stations give you the option to expand both capacity and power output. Now, where does a full home kit win? When backup power becomes part of your daily life. Maybe you're trying to reduce your utility bill or adding a large solar array. If you want to run automatic backup from multiple circuits or sections of your home, say a workshop in your garage or your home office if the power were to go out. Or lastly, run very high loads. You also have the ability to scale as much as you would ever want. A dedicated inverter and battery system starts to make a lot more sense. And if you don't want to go fully off-grid, check out our other video where we explain how to take just a section of your home off-grid. So which one should you buy? If you're looking for simple turnkey style backup power, want something portable, need some flexibility, or only need to run a handful of essential appliances, then a power station is the best option. But if you're planning to build a serious solar array or automatic home backup, need huge amount of battery capacity, or expect your system to grow significantly over time, a full kit is likely the better investment. But you need to be okay with the fact that it is a very complex install and you need to be comfortable with that equipment. And honestly, a lot of people eventually end up with both. A larger whole home backup system and a portable power station for things like camping, road trips, work sites, or moving power where you need it. You can start with either, but it really comes down to which you're more comfortable with. And at the end of the day, this isn't really a question of which one is better. Both solutions can provide reliable backup power, both can work with solar, and both can make you less dependent on the grid. The key is understanding your budget, your goals, and how you actually plan to use the system. Because the best backup solution isn't necessarily the biggest one, it's the one that actually fits your needs. But that's pretty much all we got for you today. Make sure you check out our full reviews on our power stations and solar gear depending on which way you go. When it comes time to buy, we also have discount codes and try and save you guys as much money as possible. If you also want to figure out which power station is best for you and your needs, we built a quiz that gives you a tailored recommendation. If you haven't already, please subscribe to stay updated with the newest products. But otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out and stay charged.